There's a common phrase that is used for people storing food for a catastrophe. It's called prepping. Prepping for doom. And a lot of people do it. You'll see commercials to buy quick frozen or dried food and storing it up for whatever type of calamity might come. A hurricane, a tornado, a terrorist attack, some other type of doomsday scenario. It's very commonly done by people who are astute, who are aware, and who even fear what might be taking place because of weather patterns or because of other types of unrest or upset. Someone sent me an article where they were talking about the fact that in Germany just recently, it seems now the government in Germany has taken some very direct steps to order, if not encourage, their citizens to do this very thing. Germany, other parts of Europe, as you know, have undergone a number of terrorist attacks in recent months. And the fear is ever present of something even larger taking place that could even disrupt whole towns, whole regions with electricity, with water, or some other type of attack. And so the German government, it appears, is now, according to a German newspaper report, obliged to put together individual supplies of food, water, and other stuffs for up to 10 days, to stockpile these foods, at least a week's worth of food and water in case of a serious attack or some other type of catastrophe. This article shows that it's the first time in probably more than 40 plus years that Germany has enforced some type of emergency preparedness plan for the entire nation. It's very interesting to note that. You know, there's a proverb, it's Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 20 that talks about being wise. It says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil." We have food, we have canned goods, we might have frozen food, we have food laid back for just our normal days ahead of us, but this proverb says, "A foolish man devours all that he has." Now, the intent of the proverb is to show that a wise man will have stores of choice food and oil, in other words, food laid back for any given length of time, and will be prepared for perhaps a very small type of emergency. Now, the type of emergency that Germany's preparing for, or what other people might prepare for with elaborate bunkers and fallout type shelters and other preparedness type of training, gets into a whole other realm of discussion when it comes to preparing for some type of a catastrophe, whether political or otherwise. I think every one of us has to be wise in how we approach this, and the German government is taking certain precautions and talking with their own citizens and telling them that they need to be prepared for something that could come. Whatever it might be in your life or wherever you might live, it is good to be prepared, always be prepared for an emergency, for something that we might be without, and to do what we can. Be very careful, be very balanced. But what Germany is doing certainly highlights to us the times in which we live. And this proverb here tells us that there's a measure of preparation that we should make in our lives on a regular basis. Ultimately, our faith is going to have to be in God. There are other times of tribulation that the Bible foretells that, quite frankly, are beyond the realm of what certain human preparations can plan for. But let's at least be prepared. Let's be alert. Let's always be watchful. What is taking place in Germany and perhaps other nations is a very instructive and interesting development. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.